Hello everyone and welcome to Solshow. My name is Sol and I'll be your respected Fox host for this review.
Introducing Sol.
With the hype and success for The Fault in Our Stars, a book by John Green, and the upcoming movie for Paper Towns, another John Green book, I thought I'd go back and review Chasing Alaska. Because reasons. For those who don't know who John Green is, he's a guy who wrote all these books and he shares some vlogging channel on some shitty website called YouTube. And when he's not co-creating VidCon, making internet videos like some kind of weirdo, he writes some pretty good books. Books that are only a couple hundred pages in length. Can I just say something? Do you know how long it's been? It's like every book I read now, after a couple hundred pages, the plot begins. Thank you, John Green, for making my life a little easier. And these books are obviously only successful due to their overcomplicated and expensive covers. I mean, look at that burned candle. That must have been a fortune. Paper Towns has a thumbtack on a map. Another fortune. And The Fault in Our Stars features these little clouds with words in them. John, I really hope YouTube has made your pockets really deep if you continue to hire these middle schoolers who have mastered the art of MS Paint. Anyway, Chasing Alaska follows a boy named Pudge. Best name ever. Pudge, in short, is just really bored. Pudge has lived a safe, normal life, living in comfort, kind of wasting his time, being really bored, watching too many shitty reviews online, you know, that type of stuff. So he searches for what he calls the Great Perhaps. He leaves to a boarding school where he meets the Colonel, the most normal name a friend can be given, and their friend Alaska Young, who's not much better considering she's named after a state and is the sole reason people will continue to point you to a map if you read this book in public because they're so damn funny. And if you've ever read a John Green book, you'll find some of the same stuff here. You'll get the feels, and there'll probably be a bunch of teenagers who talk like really sophisticated adults, and that's because John thinks teenagers read poetry and autobiographies and almanacs and shit like that. But John makes up for it with some more realistic stuff. They drink, they smoke, and Alaska herself is in some recreational activities, if you know what I mean. She likes a penis in her vagina. Grow up. And with other John Green books, I felt this sense of realism, even though it's like stretched, as all fiction is. And even though it does say a novel pointed out on the cover, as John would like to tell us, I would like to think that novels, like all the other stuff I review, is realism painted by fiction. We know absolutely nothing about it is real, but we suspend our beliefs in order to be engulfed in these incredible stories. And this book, like The Fault in Our Stars, suspended my beliefs so vividly and was executed so wonderfully. When I'm reading and I can hear a voice as a character is talking aloud in the book, it's a lot more real to me. Because it's very hard for the human mind to conjure a voice that they've never heard of. And when I'm reading a book and I can hear a voice, I know my mind is putting together all these pieces of real and relatable people, and I'm projecting that onto this fictional character. And in short, I've never heard a voice as clear or loud as Alaska Young's in this book. And when I say this book has the feels, I don't mean some cliche overdone like character death and sad ending or this like really dramatic tragedy that happens. When I say the feels, I mean I really felt something. Something that like really grabbed me and made me think, which you know, John books tend to do. And some say a review is just an opinion or a recommendation. And if that's the case, my opinion is I love this book and I would recommend it to anybody. And it's time for our score. I very happily award Chasing Alaska a 5 out of 5, the sole badge of approval, and our first ever Hall of Fame badge given to pieces of art I consider favorite. With all that being said, I hope you all stick around to check out today's featured channel. Please stay for the credits and watch my spoiler talk vid of Chasing Alaska. Have a wonderful day. Please subscribe. How the hell do I get out of this labyrinth? And with that, my final words are, I leave you.
As you know, this video is about Paper Towns, which is a book that I read about 1.5 years ago. I read it just after I read The Fault in Our Stars because I love The Fault in Our Stars and I'm willing to read more by John Green.